Hi everybody, welcome back to Mediocre Whiskey Review. I'm Jill, your host, and today we're checking out what I bought. Stick around. Alright everybody, so I've been on vacation. Today is my last day of vacation. Today's actually Monday, but you'll see this Friday. But I've been on vacation. Today's my last day of vacation, and I went shopping. I didn't buy all these today, but within the last few days. So I picked up these three right here at Total Wine a few days ago. So the Still Austin Cask Strength. First time I've seen this around, but again, I haven't been out and about too much. I can't read the proof because, well, they're up here and you guys know what it is. This one, RD1, it's a small batch Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished with French oak, and it is 101 proof. I've seen this all over. I keep seeing ads for this on Facebook and whatnot. They have different varieties of it. This is the one I picked up because it had French oak. Obviously, I've tried it. This one, Angel's Envy, and it's a store pick. It's Total Wine pick, so therefore, we've got, a higher proof than regular Angel's Envy, which is why I purchased it, and a hell of a lot cheaper than buying a cask strength Angel's Envy. So we have that one. This one I just picked up today, and I'm pretty excited about it. I've seen this. I saw it at Total Wine, as a matter of fact, when I was there, and I did not purchase it. It was, I don't know, $250 or something. I didn't buy it. I've been intrigued by these every time I see them. Obviously, if you can see it, I have a few Barrel products, and I really enjoy what Barrel is doing. These are their signature or special releases. This is the Barrel Dovetail, and it is 131.54 proof. So my understanding is these are special releases. I did not look up any information on this. I literally got this home an hour ago. I took the box off of it just to show it off. So $250 at Total Wine, and I know $250 is MSRP, but I think that's an old price. I did do a small search before I bought this one, found this one in Lafayette for $160, and I believe, if I'm correct, they've come back on their MSRP a little bit, and I think they're anywhere from $150 to $160 MSRP now. Don't quote me on that. I don't know, but I'm super excited about this one, and I want to try it. But one thing I did see when I was looking up the price is there is Canadian whiskey in here. I've never had any Canadian whiskey, so I don't know, but it's supposed to be basically a blend of 15 and 20-year-old whiskeys. I couldn't tell you where it's, what barrels they use to blend this with. I know nothing right now. So we're not going to drink any of those today. I picked up another one today. While I get to that, you guys go like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Apparently it really helps the channel and whatnot. So let's do that. So what we're going to open is Middle West Spirits. It says small batch craft, smooth 4 grain. Pause for a moment. I didn't look at this one either. Okay, so I'm gonna leave these on for just a moment. Middle West Spirits, small batch craft, smooth, full-bodied, 4 grain, straight wheated bourbon whiskey, Michelin Reserve, handcrafted in the heart of the Ohio River Valley. And this is, it does say distilled in Columbus, Ohio, and it is 95 proof. This is batch number 127. So they are a smaller craft distillery, which is fine. Ask me what I paid for it. I don't know. 45 maybe. I don't remember. I was on a shopping spree today. So I have also seen ads for this all over my Facebook lately. So when I saw this and I saw that it was wheated, I do really like wheated whiskey. I have 2 glasses out here. I don't know why. Anyway, so we're gonna open this guy because I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by him, and we're gonna move this stuff. Let's close that back up, okay? The guy that sold me this said that they made the worst boxes ever because literally the top just sits on it. So if you pick it up by that, well, you're gonna lose your bottle, and nobody wants that. So, the table's a mess. I literally just had stuff all over it. There was a drill sitting here, drill bits. It's been quite a day for my last day of vacation. Let's pop her open, shall we? Goodness. Oh, it's tight. That's what he said. Let's pour this. It's got a really cool cork on it. It has their logo there. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, it's there. Like I said, I just keep seeing this, and I love to try things that are like a little lesser known, I think, and I don't know where this is distributed. I don't know anything about it. Middle West Spirits, Columbus, Ohio. So I assume it's called Middle West because, well, it's made in the Midwest. But I'm excited about it because it is wheated. I don't know an age statement. There's not one on the bottle. I've not gone to their website to look at anything either. So we're going in blind. So I'm getting a little bit of that Big League Chew bubblegum. There's some vanilla, a little bit of fruit, but a light fruit, almost like a grape, maybe like a yellow grape or white grape, whatever. The nose is pretty standard. There's not a lot that's like jumping out. I always tickle. I don't know. There's not a lot that's like just jumping out at me. So, and I did just open it, so it hasn't opened up at all. But when I tell y'all how excited I am about these finds, because however, my bank account will not be very excited once those credit card bills hit, but we'll deal with that in the future. All right, let's see how she tastes. The mouthfeel is pretty thin. It came out with a lot more spice than I expected, especially for a wheated whiskey. I didn't quite expect that. But I think it's like a pepper, but not a really strong black pepper. Like, it's just kind of a very light pepper. It's just a light pepper. So when you let it coat your tongue, you can get the vanilla. That spice is still there. So I don't know the whole mash bill, so I don't know how much rye is in that. But I think that's what I'm getting, is a sort of a rye spice, and it's not bad, but it is a bit overpowering. Like that, you get that vanilla, and then you just get spice, and it's not heat, it's not proof. There's some little spice in there. If my phone weren't there and it were here, I'd look it up. But here we are. I might do it before I post it. We'll see. I might be lazy. I come back to work tomorrow. Now that sip came in super, like, like a really light caramel, but the flavor was very strong. And that spice has dissipated a little bit on that sip. I think it's starting to open up. I love, just agitating it. That's what I do to most things. I just agitate them. I'm gonna get me a little sip. The nose is still fairly light on it, and to be honest, I wasn't expecting a lot out of this. Again, I know that they are probably a smaller distillery. They're fairly new. I don't know how long they've been around. I will try to find that information. I was excited when I got home and I hauled all this stuff upstairs. I was excited. Okay. All right. Let's take one more sip. We're going to give our final thoughts and carry on about our day. So that's definitely opened up a little. That spice has backed off a little. I got vanilla and caramel on that sip. A little bit like a very light chocolate flavor was in there. The grape that I smelled on the nose, I'm now pulling out of the palate. The finish is okay. It's not really long, but it lingers a little bit. The palate, I wish were a little thicker, like a little oilier. It feels a little bit dry, but overall, for what I guess I'll call a craft distillery, because it says so on the label, for what I would call a craft distillery, I think this is very good. And I think I'm assuming it's not aged very long. I know what assuming does, blah blah, but I'm still pretty sure it's not aged very long. But it's really, I think it's got a really good base. I think they have a really good opportunity to make this better in the future. And I will be here for it, because again, I really enjoy wheated whiskeys, and overall, I'm pretty impressed with it. And for a smaller distillery, I think it's really good. And I think if you can pick it up, I will look up MSRP and I'll look what I paid for it. But I think if you come across it for a good price and want to try something new, I think it's definitely worth it. I'll rate it. I'm going to give it like a 6.5. It is good. The mouthfeel is, I just wish the mouthfeel were better. And I wish the flavors popped out a little more. Now, I'll reopen this in a couple weeks and see, what's happened to it then, because I think that'll make a big difference. But that's all I got for this Middle West here. Columbus, Ohio. I'm not very far from Columbus, Ohio. A couple hours, I think. So, maybe have to check out, see if they do tours or whatnot. But otherwise, I'm done. Stay tuned for more reviews. And this guy, I'm going to do some more research on him, see what else I can find out, so that I'll have more information. Stay tuned for whatever's coming next. And you guys take care of yourselves. Be nice to each other. Do something nice for somebody just because you're a good person. And I will see you in a week. Cheers.